Breaking news from WBTW News13.
Breaking news tonight, the longtime pastor of Pawleys Island Community Church, along with several others in leadership, have resigned. Good evening, I'm Adriana Lawrence. The church and its school now face a class action lawsuit following the arrest of a registered sex offender who authorities say violated his probation by working near children. News 13's Jordan Titus reports.
News 13 obtained an email sent to church congregation members Friday evening stating senior pastor Don Williams and his wife Ginny are stepping down from their positions effective immediately after 27 years of leadership. The resignation comes the same day a class action lawsuit was filed against the school and church. The director of the school, Pawleys Island Christian Academy, as well as several elders, resigned according to that email. In a statement, Don Williams says, quote, "In light of the events this past week and the concerns surrounding the church, we believe resigning is necessary so that PICC can begin healing and moving forward." The lawsuit, filed Friday by two parents in Georgetown County on behalf of their children, includes all other children present at any event where Warren Perry, the known sex offender, was also present over the past 6 years. The complaints allege church and school leaders were negligent and reckless by allowing a known registered sex offender to volunteer around children and failing to inform parents about his presence and history. It also claims parents suffered emotional distress entrusting the safety and well-being of their children to the defendants. It seeks more than $25 million in actual and punitive damages. The church previously said it believed Perry was complying with the conditions of his probation while under what they called strict supervision. The filing comes after Warren Perry was arrested this week, accused of violating his probation by working in proximity to children. Church leaders say church services will not be held this weekend, but plan to post an online recording at 9 a.m. Sunday to talk about what's next for the congregation. Count on us for updates. In the newsroom, Jordan Titus, News 13.
And tonight, Georgetown County Sheriff Carter Weaver released a statement saying he was aware of the resignations, adding, quote, "These resignations mean nothing with regard to the ongoing investigation of the church allowing a sex offender to be in close proximity with children at the church school. My agency continues to gather evidence and conduct interviews at this time." The sheriff also said he would give updates to the public during a news conference Monday afternoon. Count on News 13 to be there. And again, the church resignations come after Warren Perry, who volunteered as a maintenance man at the church, was arrested this week on a probation violation. Perry, seen here in this photo from a school event, was convicted in 2023 on a third-degree sexual exploitation of a minor charge. A condition of his probation was that he could not work near children. We later learned from a Georgetown County Sheriff's Office report that he did not tell South Carolina Probation, Parole, and Pardon Services that the church also operated a school. News 13 also discovered Perry signed a power of attorney just months before his arrest. It names Ginny Williams, the wife of now former pastor Don Williams, as the person to handle his affairs. Today we spoke with 15th Circuit Solicitor Jimmy Richardson, who says investigators are aware of the document and are looking into why it was filed.
Generally, you have a close family member that would be your power of attorney. And generally, it is for occasions that are coming up where I'm going to be in the hospital or I'm going to be in jail. This wouldn't necessarily create any sort of privacy right. There's just no immunity in power of attorney type stuff.
We also uncovered a 2005 civil lawsuit naming Don Williams as a defendant. That lawsuit alleged church leadership failed to respond appropriately to concerns involving a youth leader's interactions with female students. However, the case was dismissed in 2006 and has no connection to the Perry case.